get this turned on, huh?
Round.
All
right, Mijo, get in here.
What the f*** do you want?
Huggy, come on, get in.
All right, I'm here.
All right, check it out.
Shh. This stays in this room, it doesn't leave these doors. Close that shit and let's get to the report. There's nothing that we don't ignore. No. Yep, refresh the page to get the contrast. Check this out on the road or in a bubble bath. Take your brain down a weird path. This stays in this room podcast. Hey! Macarena. Man, I actually got a tweet the other day saying that someone does listen to my show in the bubble bath. Thank you for tweeting me, Mom. I don't know how you got on Twitter, but I appreciate it.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Anytime.
On the road or in a bubble bath.
Anywhere you can listen. You can listen in a bubble bath while you're on the road. All you need to have is a pickup truck. Zing Zapazoo! Whammo!
Friday, I guess.
Episode 61.
Episode 61.
Yeah, but it's Friday the 13th today. We'll talk about that in a second. Big shout out to some people that are doing some good things out here.
Portland gear.
We're
dudes
all
from
wearing the same
Portland gear.
hats.
Yeah, we are.
Dad
Why
hats.
are we wearing the same hats? Because if you buy one of these from portlandgear.com, the dudes, Marcus and Mac, are going to be donating 3 of these hats to the kids over at OHSU, the Dornbeckers unit.
The Dornbecker are hero hats.
Yes, they're hero hats.
Hero hats.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So you can be a hero.
basically,
And so they make a new one every year.
Yeah.
new style.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you buy one,
What
and
is
they
this?
donate 3.
Lilac?
Color scheme
I
could
like
be
it.
better.
I like it.
Powder blue. But that's not the point.
That's not the point.
Yeah, no.
The point
Clay's-
is,
Clay's a hater.
I'm not a hater. I
buy
love
one
this
of
hat.
these bad boys
like
so
them.
kids can have hats.
It looks purple on the
You
cameras.
colorblind, dude.
On the cameras it looks purple, but it's like baby blue kind of.
Yeah, but
I
it's
like
for kids going through
Baby blue
chemo.
for the babies, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So go buy one, portlandgear.com, right?
Yep.
And I
that's
didn't know,
what it
but Dornbecker is part of OHSU. I thought it was
Yeah.
like its own hospital.
Is Dornbecker like someone's name?
I'm
Probably.
assuming. I don't know the history behind the name, but
Whatever.
we used to do the Boise State Dance Marathon for the kids. What was that for? St. Luke's?
St. Luke's, yeah. But that was like
So-
an actual hospital.
Yeah.
Like, as a unit. Dornbecker's just, I'm assuming the cancer.
It's a unit.
Yeah.
But
So,
Yeah, go buy one.
so go buy one.
PortlandGear.com.
Yes. Happy Friday the 13th.
We'll also probably, add the link to our YouTube.
Yeah, we will.
And yeah,
We'll do that.
Put a link in.
put a link in the YouTube.
You
Not
can find
LinkedIn,
us on
but-
LinkedIn. I think the creepiest of old guys are on LinkedIn, by the way.
Yeah.
Side note.
Can we talk about LinkedIn for a second?
Dude.
Like, is that trying to be like, hey, here's my resume, but also social media, and but you can't post anything other than work shit on LinkedIn?
My headline for LinkedIn says I love tacos, so I don't take it as seriously as some people. But I feel like that's just it's like a social network for business professionals to hook up with other business professionals. It's basically the
Yeah.
grinder for business professionals.
The grinder.
Y'all a bunch of creeps. Hey. Nice tapered blue suit you got there, Dale. I'm gonna go hit on Becky down the hall via my LinkedIn.
I also, just a
It's
little, I hate it when you apply for a job and they're like, please send your resume. And then they make you fill out the resume. Like they make
Yeah.
you apply for the job.
I do think that's dumb.
I'm like, why did I upload my resume if I got to fill out my whole resume?
Why did I work so
On the
hard to try to
on the
find the
like those online applications?
I
You
would try to find the Times New Roman, the perfect font for this resume. And you want me to type it in?
Yeah.
Regular type?
Doesn't
Comic
make sense.
Sans.
Double.
Go! Dang. Yeah, LinkedIn's super weird.
LinkedIn.
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 LinkedIn 182.
So it is Friday the 13th.
It is Friday the 13th. You know what I think is really creepy? I want to show you this
What
video
is?
via this. Watch this. Watch. It's coming.
That's a creepy ass.
It's a creepy baby, dude. I think this is, Friday the 13th is a creepy day. But I think the creepiest thing of them all are babies. Just think about it.
Babies.
Yeah, babies are creepy.
Babies are weird.
They are. Super
Feed me, mommy.
That was creepy.
Yeah,
Feed me, daddy.
creepy.
Feed me.
Babies. These creepy babies. These creepy little babies. Creepy babies.
I own you now.
It's true. Babies are so dependent on the parents that they technically own us. Every waking move, unless you're a neglected parent.
Yeah.
You don't have a kid.
Dude, yeah, but no, once you have a kid, I'm assuming, based off of what I've seen, yeah, your life's just kind of over. Your life is now about making their life.
Yeah, creepy.
What about like dogs, like pets? It's the same thing.
Not
they can't
as much
talk.
Responsibility though.
Cats, they can do their own thing. Dogs, you just need to walk them and feed them. Babies, you got to teach them life.
Hey, you got to make sure. Yeah.
Same with dogs. You can't teach them to run in the street.
Are you comparing babies to dogs right now?
I'm just saying you're accountable for everything that you take care of.
Okay, so Gabby's 5.
Yeah.
She's just fine at home right now. We don't have to worry about her fucking dying at home, getting into shit.
Dependent on herself.
A
Babies,
5-year-old kid. Would you leave a 5-year-old kid at home alone?
Hell no. There's knives, there's microwaves, but you might leave a 5-year-old kid at home and they'd come up with a trap to when you walked into your house to end up having you fall over something into the door and landing on a knife.
Kids are weird.
Kids are weird, man. Yeah, they haven't seen Home Alone yet. I think there's a certain age where they snap out of it, but I think there's a demonic look, a Friday the 13th demonic look in these babies' eyes. You don't know what they're brewing. Like, okay, that baby's brewing up. That baby is brewing up inside of that mom. You don't know what kind of brain is going on in that baby. It's just like sitting there brewing.
Well, it's a mixture of you and the other person.
Exactly.
You know what's really weird to think about? Like when you look at old people, that person was a baby once.
Yeah.
We were all babies.
Woo. Oh. Sorry, Mom. I was creepy. I was probably spitting up and throwing up and making you eat me and not be able to pick up my head, so you had to hold me up and then you put me in the bouncy seat, so I'm going crazy, and then I yell at you. Rah! Mood swings, dude. Bipolar ass little shits.
Dude.
You know what's even crazier? What's even more creepy? What's even more scary? Friday the 13th type of shit? I had intercourse this morning. I didn't want to because it's Friday the 13th. You want to know why? That's not a happy thing. It's Friday the 13th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Why?
I ain't trying to have no babies.
Well, did you pull out?
Yeah.
There you go.
I did the old pull and pray.
It's the only kind of contraceptive you'll ever need.
Yeah.
Pull and pray.
Right, dude. I should tell a couple of my friends that.
Go!
Pull and pray.
Anyway, babies are creepy, man.
Babies are creepy. Wait, so are you like really like weirded out right now?
Are you not a big fan of Frey?
That's a creepy
What the
baby.
fuck is this baby thinking right now? He's gonna eat that, not just the bananas,
It's just
your
like
fingers.
It's like that one kid with that.
Listen to that cry, dude. I know the mom knows what type of cry it is.
Go back to an old episode.
Yeah, what kind of cry is that?
What kind of cry is that?
Oh yeah, moms can tell what their babies are saying by how
They
cry.
can.
No, they fucking can.
And if that's true,
we're proving it after this episode.
And if that's true, what were you gonna go find a baby?
No,
and
we're gonna go
smack
talk
it?
to moms. There's tons of moms out there.
They're all biased, dude. They think whenever you have a kid, like you think you know, like.
It's like dogs have different barks.
Yeah, you don't know what they mean.
But other
dogs do.
Other dogs do. But I feel like as humans, like an innate motherly instinct, they know what kind of cry.
I don't buy it.
Okay.
We don't want to get Mijo riled up.
Is there any other like Friday 13th things? Like, are you superstitious? Are you a superstitious person?
Today for some reason I decided to watch Ghost Adventures. Stupid idea.
What is that?
It's a stupid show.
Like while you were getting ready for work?
No, let's take that back. 'Cause it takes me about 10 minutes to get ready. While I was waiting for Ice to get ready for work.
Boy, if you don't get
Seriously though, there's some weird shit out there, man. It's unexplained. I went into this house. It was like an after party, and I was like, "Hey man, can I get some water?" He's like, "Yeah, it's in the kitchen." This house was old. It was rickety crickety. Hashtag rickety crickety.
Hashtag rickety.
And I walked into nobody was in this kitchen. It was super fucking creepy. And I poured myself some water. I leaned up against the countertop just to get a little bit of rest because, you know, it was a long night. And I took a sip, and I swear somebody fucking slapped me on the shoulder. And I was like, what the fuck? I immediately put the water down without even finishing the water, left the room. Nobody was in that room. They're all outside on the porch. So by me telling these people that something slapped me in their kitchen, they were like, oh, dude, you're just fucked up, man. I'm like, no.
Were you sober?
Something. Yeah, by this time it's 5 o'clock in the morning. I've already plateaued. I just needed some water. I was parched.
So you felt someone,
dude? I swear somebody fucking. And I told the dude about this again when we were sober. His name's Brandon. I said, your house is fucking haunted, dude. Like,
I swear, I don't feel things like that unless they actually are there. And that was a fucking woo-wee.
Dude, see, that's the stuff that I can't deal with.
Here's a fucking crazy thing. My grandparents, my mom had a brother, Tim. My middle name's Timothy. And my grandparents still lived in that same house, kept the room pretty much the same as when Tim had passed away. And I would have to sleep in there.
No.
Dude, and it was a creepy fucking house. Like, it was an old house. Like, you're not in there by yourself. Like, weird pictures. Like, my grandparents liked it because it was, but dude, I fucking know I felt some paranormal shit. Not from him specifically, but that's just some bad juju, dude. Fucking douche that thing out. Get rid of all his old memorabilia. Give me your records. Dude, I don't know, man. I felt some weird ass shit.
That's like the one thing that that I'm like legit scared of is like paranormal stuff. I can't even watch paranormal movies like that are like scary movies. I can watch like serial killer, like slasher films all day. That shit doesn't bother me. It doesn't scare me. But like that movie, Paranormal Activity.
Which one? Like, there's 19 of them now.
Well, the original one,
Christ.
to where it's basically just a camera in their bedroom for an hour and a half, and then at the very end, like the blanket gets pulled off. That shit haunted me for so fucking long. I cannot deal with the paranormal shit.
I'm the exact opposite. I can't. I deal with paranormal stuff, but real stuff, like, because you don't know how crazy someone will actually be.
But my whole deal is
you could fight it.
Yeah.
But if someone's that crazy,
it's a person. You know it's a person. You're like, okay, when it comes down to it, yeah, they might be bigger, stronger, crazy, whatever. When it comes down to it, it's human versus human. When you cross into that other realm, you don't know what you're fucking with.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know what you're fucking with there, dude.
Dude,
and just that face reminds me of that other kid video where he's like, ha. And you just like give me this.
What was the one distinct trait you just said, Mijo? The other kid video.
Kids.
You could go through and type in creepy kids on YouTube right now and see how many fucking videos pop up.
And
it's all of them.
Camera. You know what's funny? Or not funny. I'm probably going to dig myself a hole here. I've said this on the podcast before, though. We're at the age now where a lot of our friends or people that we're friends with on Facebook are having kids, multiple kids. And that's all you see now is people posting pictures of their kids on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I got to break it to a lot of you guys. I'm sorry, but some of your kids aren't cute. And you got like 7 of them. I don't want to see.
The whole 7, it's a litter. You had a litter.
Yeah, a litter.
Over a period of time, and they're all really funny-looking kids.
Some of them are really cute, though.
There are some cute babies,
man. Some of them are cute, but they have to hit a certain age.
I was a pretty cute baby.
Whenever they first come out,
they look like little aliens.
They all look like fucking baked potatoes. It's not. Oh, I'm sorry. Do they not? They all look the fucking same.
Well, they do.
They do. You could have 2 people have kids at the same time, take them in a room, mix them up, and be like, which one's yours? The one that looks like a potato, or the one that looks like a potato.
That would be fucked up. Like, especially if they're young.
That's happened before.
Then, oh man.
Can I tell you a bad baby joke?
Here we go.
Here we go. We're gonna have to take this episode.
His name's Clay Pierce. Real name Daniel. If you want to contact him, you can contact This Stays in This Room podcast at gmail.com.
No, it's a good baby joke. Okay. So this mother, what do they call it? NICU? Is that where you have babies? Or is that like when they're sick?
That's when they're sick. Underdone.
Okay, underdone.
You said potato.
They're a half-baked potato.
Half-baked.
Jesus, guys.
Okay, so she's in the natal ward or whatever. Yeah. She's having a baby. And, you know, the doctor is sitting there delivering and everything. And it comes out. And she's happy, and so the doctor's like really like concerned looking at this baby, and he's like, "Oh my god!" And he like rushes out. So the mom's like freaking out. She's like, "What the fuck? You know, like what's wrong with my baby? What's wrong with my baby?" Nobody's telling her anything. So about 30 minutes later, doctor comes back in holding the baby, and he trips over like one of the cords plugged into the wall, and the baby falls out the window. And the mother's freaking out, and she's like, "What the hell? Like my baby? Like how do you drop my baby out the window?" And the doctor just starts laughing. And she's like, "What are you doing? Why are you fucking laughing?" And he's like, "Don't even worry about it. It was like it was dead when it came out."
Oh.
And baby was already dead.
It's the high porn. We're taking that part out of the podcast tonight. Sorry, there's a blank section in the podcast. It's because Clay decided he wanted to be a fucking idiot.
Yo, I didn't write that joke.
Yeah, but you're repeating it.
Jeez.
You want to hear a funny baby joke? Okay, let me tell you one. Clay was born.
Jesus Christ.
No,
He was switched at birth too. We're not sure who the parents were, but
Dead baby jokes. Not a hit. Not a hit. Tough crowd.
for some reason, for some reason, Clay has 2 Hispanic parents.
No, just one.
Don't.
What?
I know where you're going with this. I don't need another joke like that. Don't need another joke like that. Do you guys? Okay. Besides the babies, we'll get off this topic.
Yeah.
Do you guys? I spent a lot of time watching all of the Friday the 13th.
I don't think I've ever seen one.
What the
That's
fuck?
Jason, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Jason.
Yeah.
From the beginning
No,
to
no.
like, I love those things. They're all the same movie basically. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like watching Scream. I'm like, I've seen it.
Yeah.
And what's the one with Freddy Krueger?
Yeah. That's
And
Nightmare on Elm
Nightmare
Street.
on Elm
Which
Street.
one's Mike Myers? Halloween. Those same
Halloween.
movies?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they all have a different storyline, guys.
No, they don't.
How did you get away with making so many?
Cult classics.
Yeah.
I don't think they were as big. Maybe the first couple when they first came out, but I think they became cult classics now. And then Rob Zombie gets a hold of Halloween and it becomes a whole different shitstorm. But
Yeah.
what a director! Let me tell you.
But what were you saying about Friday the 13th?
I think have you guys ever watched those? You've never seen neither one.
Yeah,
of
I've
you?
seen them.
Yeah,
I don't have. It's not like a movie where.
No, I've never
you'd be
seen
like,
one.
Oh yeah, you remember?
I don't watch-
they
the
started
third one
fucking
where-
up when they started making Jason X. Jason X was they found Jason Voorhees in this big, frozen tundra in space, and they brought him onto a ship, and that was fucked up.
That's
Or
too
like
much.
Freddy versus Jason. I was like,
That was
Oh,
good.
the crossover.
That was good.
it was okay.
And then they also did a crossover with Halloween, right? Where it was Michael Myers.
They haven't done
versus-
that one.
They also did a crossover like Alien versus Predator.
Those-
I was like,
With who?
Alien versus Predator?
So they were versing the Predator?
The alien guy. Yeah, the aliens. You know what I'm talking about? They made
What
that
did they cross over with?
What do you mean?
Did they cross over with Friday the 13th?
No, those 2 movies made a crossover.
Alien versus Predator?
They made
Yeah.
a baby.
Those are 2 different movies, Predator and Alien.
Yeah.
And they made an Alien versus Predator.
Alien. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
What's that actress's name? Where like she gets impregnated or whatever?
Selma Ward?
No.
She got
Well,
pregnant?
Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right?
Arnold Schwarzenegger wasn't in Predator. That was Terminator, dude.
You idiot.
I think Alien vs. Predator was already a movie.
No. Dude, you guys are fucking.
But didn't you say somebody got pregnant with an alien baby?
Yeah.
All leads back to my creepy baby thing. Creepy ass baby.
Oh, God.
Damn, son, damn.
Mijo, you said that you are ready to have a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm at a point in life, not financially, but
I
like
was about to say.
no, not
You
financially.
ain't ready?
Not financially, but like emotionally, like.
You
and-
think that you're emotionally ready to take care of a kid?
Yeah. I've been around kids my whole life
Can
though.
you
Like my
elaborate on
mom's a
that a little
teacher. I don't know. We got a huge family.
Mm-hmm.
I got like 80 plus cousins. So I got cousins that are older than me, younger than me. I helped raise my cousins. And then he's trying to deter me. And like my mom was a teacher for most of my life and still is like a private tutor, and she's still like a kindergarten teacher. And I've just always been really good with kids, and I feel like emotionally like I'd be a dope dad. And I want to have kids younger rather than older.
How do you feel when you wipe your butt? Grossed
Do you
out
go
or
front or back?
What? I don't feel grossed out.
you don't feel grossed out wiping your butt?
No.
Sometimes when I look back at it, I'm like, oh, I hate that. You got to think of that on a whole new level when you're wiping your baby's butt.
I've wiped a baby's butt though.
Yeah, me too, but I don't fucking like
Dude,
like
that's
it.
don't-
not
it's
even
not an
like-
enjoyment
that's
thing.
not even like real poop. That's like
Slush.
I'm gonna fucking throw up. Thinking about it.
I just had too much pizza, y'all.
We didn't have pizza. We were banned from the pizza.
No, Clay fucking stuck in there and slooped a slice.
I got 2 slices.
Jesus. But he eats like a horse. But yeah, no. And then, what was your question?
I just wanted you to elaborate on why you think that you're ready to
And
be
that's
a parent.
why
Because you love
I
kids.
just feel, yeah, I like kids a lot. I love kids.
It's a big responsibility, man.
It is a
It
big
is.
responsibility. And let me ask, I understand that I've been a jerk and an asshole, but I'm not being funny about this. This is like a real question. What, like, have you thought about, like, if your kid is born with, like, special needs? Because that's
Because
like
that's my mom. She was a special needs teacher.
Oh, she was?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
Mainly through like late elementary through like mid high school.
because that's the thing.
She was
like,
a teacher for 13
that's,
years.
That's like a real, I don't know statistics or whatever, but That's like a real thing. You know, like you're ready to start this family, and then like you find out that your kid is gonna have a really tough road ahead of it, depending on. Whatever.
I mean, and that's a discussion for like a couple of like, I mean, it's a conversation that people have every day. Is like, do we abort?
Yeah. Let's go on that because would you? So.
Because I mean, as unfortunate as a conversation as it is, like it's also, let alone it's a tough burden for the child, and mentally like raising a kid with special needs, but it might also be a financial burden. So of like more medications, more doctor visits. Like I was born with a hole in my heart, and that like probably put a burden on my parents for a while.
And I hope I filled up that hole with my love.
Have you tried Jesus?
There you go. You got bad jokes today.
You have a hole in your heart, man.
I had a hole.
And you filled it with what?
There was like a silicone patch. Silicone.
So not Jesus.
No.
They tried. His mom still tried.
My mom did pray.
Wait, hold on. I don't want to start bashing on Christian people, but didn't you say that you're we don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. Isn't your mom been like signing you up for like missionaries and stuff?
Oh no, my mom.
Your mom's
Dude,
been
we're on
teaching.
side tangents. My mom has been signing me up for like priesthood.
This isn't a side tangent because you said you wanted a child. This is stuff that you got to put your kids through. Like,
yeah.
It's not going to be the equivalent to your mom signing you up for priesthood is going to be the equivalent. Your kid's going to be sitting in the same room, the same douchebag friend, just like me and Clay. And you're going to be like, man, my dad signed me up for paintball camp again. God damn it. It's going to you're going to find an equivalent to where your parents, you piss off your kids like that.
Yeah. But I feel like I'm a pretty decent listener, and if my kid were to be like, yo, I don't like this, I'd be like, all right, well, let's try something else.
What if you don't like your kid? Like, what if your kid just grows up to be a douche, a fucking asshole?
How did your parents deal?
My parents, I feel bad for my parents.
I mean, I wasn't like a bad kid in like terms of like the law, but I was just like a really rude kid, especially when I got to high school. It's like, man, I put a lot of gray hairs on my parents. My dad's full white right now.
No, he's not. He's Hispanic.
No, I'm saying like hair, but
Right hair. But he's also.
Yo, okay, real side tangent. Can you delete that sweeper in the log
Which one?
at the end of the hour?
Radio stuff.
WKI 12 or whatever.
No, I don't even know what you're talking about. We're doing something right now.
Okay. Anyways, it's just
Woo,
bothering me.
camera.
God.
So yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
that's
no. As
another
far
thing.
as like,
Another thing is who you gonna have a kid with?
Well,
we'll see. We'll
Are
see.
you working on that this weekend or what?
We'll see.
We'll see.
No.
She's gonna hear this and be like,
No.
FYI.
No. I mean, whoever it will be. I don't know who. I just know
Whether
like.
it will be Mio's seed.
Mijo's looking to dump his seed somewhere. So if you
He is sick of socks. He is sick of washcloths.
he's sick of doing laundry. He's sick of having crusty shirts. He needs somewhere to dump these things.
He found 2 under his bed that are questionable. Oh, my camera's full.
Oh, it is?
Full. It like says full. Camera.
Clay, you suck.
How do I suck?
Because you didn't empty the card.
Well, because
But
you're
yeah,
in
as
here
far as-
goddamn rushing to get out of here.
Oh.
Oh.
Anyways, but yeah, as
anyways.
far as like special needs, like that's a conversation that needs to have when that path is crossed for anybody.
Yeah, that's
Because we have detections with pregnancies now, like technology we didn't have even 10 years ago.
yeah.
So
Here, I kind of want to go deep.
And it's a hard
I'm not being an asshole. I want to know.
You got to tell people you're not being an asshole.
I'm not. Well, I do because I'm an asshole about a lot of things, but I'm not being an asshole about this. I'm asking like a serious question. If you say any of us, we're all putting ourselves in this predicament. If you found out that your kid was gonna have special needs, would you abort?
I don't know.
Because there's different levels of special needs.
Exactly.
Right?
I don't know.
If they come out.
Because if it's Down syndrome, I think
No, yeah.
there's
Here's
plenty of-
where I would draw the line. I would say I would not abort if I knew that my kid could have a chance at a quote unquote normal life. You know, laugh, love, hug. But if you're gonna be a vegetable and constantly like if you're not gonna have a life, like if your life is gonna be you confined to like a chair and someone feeding you and you can't communicate, you can't talk, you can't do anything except just exist. In my head, I'm like, what's the point? You know, like, I feel like that's just like you're trapped in your head and you're, you know, a vegetable. That's not alive. And then you think about the parents too. It's like the rest of your life you're taking care of this person that can't do anything. I feel like if it gets to that point, I feel like it's almost like I don't know if this is the right word, but it's like a mercy killing. You know, it's like this kid's not gonna have a life. But on the other side of that, it's like if your kid's gonna have, you said Down syndrome, like if your kid's gonna have Down syndrome, you can live a perfectly functioning life, a great life with Down syndrome or other things. Like say you were born without an arm. Obviously, you're not gonna abort your kid just like they're being born without an arm or without a leg or something like that. I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
I shouldn't breed.
What?
I shouldn't breed.
You shouldn't breed?
I should not breed.
I really probably shouldn't either. But what are your thoughts on it? What would you do?
I don't know until that cross that path.
Well,
So yeah, it's
Because
like
it's not just my decision.
yeah.
I'm not carrying the baby.
I'm asking you what you would think though.
2020. You're gonna be able to carry a baby. You don't know that.
Science.
Okay.
I don't know.
What would you do?
I don't know.
I can't answer that question. I think honestly, me having a child with my partner would not be a good idea.
Nobody's gonna entertain it.
No, I just think that's a tough one, man.
There's
Like
so many levels,
tough.
like you said, and like I don't like you're saying. It's such a broad question. Like, what is it? I don't know what it could be. There's so many things.
Yeah.
both my grandparents were crazy. So I know Isis' parents.
You know
They're dope.
ISIS?
I know Isis.
Damn.
I don't
Fuck
know.
ups.
We're both nuts, so I just don't think that.
And I guess on the topic of like raising kids, I saw this Instagram post from one of my favorite morning shows in the country,
Name drop.
the Cruise Show,
Oh,
Power 106.
why is that your favorite morning show?
One of my favorites. Anyways,
They're fans of the show. They listen to us. What up, Cruz?
he tweeted that
Ted Cruz.
Do you know Ted Cruz?
Damn.
he put up the topic of like this, he saw a tweet and said, "My son daughter will be bilingual. I don't want my little bean running around talking about I don't speak Spanish embarrassing me." And then somebody was like, "So let me get this straight," or where was it? I don't have it. Weird. Essentially was like, can someone does someone have to prove their culture if it's already in their blood? And could they really be fully part of the culture? I put it on my Instagram post the other night, or my Instagram stories. It's like, all right, you're raised in Hispanic traditions and mannerisms, but if you can't communicate with your culture, can you be Hispanic or whatever? Like, let's say
I can't be Hispanic.
No, I'm saying like, let's say your family's French, you're raised French, you know French traditions, but you don't speak a lick of French and you have family in France.
Like French. That's funny that you said that.
And you go to France to visit your family, like your mom's siblings or whatever.
Does that make you any less French?
Does that make you any less French? Like if you can't communicate with the culture that you are raised in, but
I wouldn't say that it makes you less.
it was just interesting because like I've always thought like I could speak Spanish, and there's a lot of Hispanics I know that.
Can you speak Spanish though? Because I watched
Yeah.
you try to read some Spanish copy that you wrote the other day, and you had a
Yeah.
tough time.
He gets on Google Translate.
I mean, they're just like, because there's a lot of slang, just like America.
Mhm.
I mean,
I mean, I'm hella English, and we just like bangers and mash. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. That's a tough question
Yeah.
because
I think that this isn't.
if you're French,
right.
you're French. Like, you know, fuck it. Like,
Yeah. But I also feel like, yeah, it does kind of like, it is kind of embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm speaking, it's like,
Because like it is that thing is like you go to you meet someone, they're like, oh, like you're German, like do you speak German? And maybe it's different in America because like we're just a diverse culture. Like this country is nothing like any other
I think if
country.
you were born in France and you didn't learn French, then you should be looked down upon. And all of a sudden you're just American, you're just speaking English. If you didn't take the time to learn that as at least your first language because you were born in France out there in Europe, then that is where you could be looked down upon.
But we know somebody who's...
Can't get this.
Huh?
No, sorry.
We know somebody whose father was brought up to only speak English because his mother said, I want to fully assimilate you to the American culture. And so I don't want it to be a problem where you're speaking to languages.
Why do you think she did that, though? Like, you think she
why
did
not
that
both?
because...
I was brought up in both.
And I'm kind of low-key burnt that I didn't grow up speaking Spanish because, like, my grandma speaks Spanish. She didn't teach any of her 5 kids how to speak Spanish. And if she would have, then maybe I would have grown up speaking Spanish. I'd be this dope-ass white dude fucking knowing how to speak Spanish, like Tom Segura. I'd throw people off. People be talking shit, thinking I'm not hearing. I'd be like,
I throw people off.
My buddy Adam speaks full Spanish.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a girlfriend that's from Chile. And that's all they do is speak in fucking Spanish because she really doesn't speak good English.
Really? I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I heard the other day when we were on our way to Dave and Buster's.
Yeah,
I heard him talking to her. I was like,
yeah,
it threw me off.
He's like fluent, and he's good at it, man.
Yeah,
but he was raised in California, so I don't know. I can't speak anything other than oui and si, and those are both yes. I only know how to say yes in 4 languages.
Yes, no,
but
no.
Yeah, no. It's just I found that question really interesting because like,
what are you doing, dude?
Part of me is like, you aren't part of the culture, I guess. If you can't communicate with the people that you like represent.
To a certain extent, yeah, you're not.
Are you struggling to find out who you are as a person, Mijo?
No, I just saw that and I was like, because a lot of people were like, the one person like responded was like, so let me get this straight. Latinos are strong, hardworking people that are proud of their culture and everyone a part of it, but alienate those in the community that are exactly like them. Not everyone has to speak a native language. It's like, well, are you fully a part of the community if you can't communicate with the community? That's a part of the problem. How can you advocate for people who don't speak the language?
I think.
Well, then stop being lazy and learn some fucking Spanish.
Dude, I'm raising my kids in 2 schools. Like, they're going to learn 3 languages. I swear to God.
Lots of kid talk today. I just thought they were creepy. I didn't mean Leo to fucking want a baby.
No, my kids are going to like learn Spanish from me. They're also going to go to like a proper Spanish school, and I want them to learn another language that will help them in their career. Somehow.
You got any claps on there?
Funny story.
Rocking the dad hat too.
Like, not a funny story, but in Guatemala, there's a lot of international schools, and parents, like, for high school, they send them to these schools. So there's the French school, there's a Spanish school to learn, like, proper Spanish. There's a German school, there's a French school, and parents have to make a decision where they have to go learn essentially 3 languages because they already speak English and Spanish in Guatemala, and then they have to send them to a high school where they have to learn a 3rd language. And I feel like, why don't we do that here? Yeah, we teach like 4 years of high school Spanish, but I feel like it should be more, and it should be taken seriously.
I agree with you 100% because I took 2 years of Spanish in high school.
Just the minimum. People just do the minimum.
2 years of Spanish in college, and I don't know if I can.
You had to do it in college too?
Yeah,
I failed.
Had to.
I took a...
Let's hear it.
I really wanted to play soccer. Like, that was my first goal, was because I played soccer.
Your first goal?
Hey! Nobody scored goals on me, motherfuckers. I thought I was going to go off to college to play at a university. Some football,
Some footy foot.
Some footy.
Some footy.
And then I figured out that I had to take at least 2 years of college or 2 years of Spanish to get into any university, period. And I took a year. I passed it. D-. What up?
D- is passing?
Yeah, dude. You fucking passed it with D-.
Jesus, what school did you go to?
Public school. Fucking so, and then I started the 2nd year, and I was more rambunctious and just cared about females at the time. And
good call.
Yeah, it was a good path that I went down. I passed the first semester, failed the 2nd semester, so I was like, fuck this, I'm gonna be a musician. How's that working out for me?
It's working out good because tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll save that for later.
Say what? You don't want to plug it?
No, we're talking Mio's on a rant. Give him some dad applause one more time. Give him some dad applause, ladies and gentlemen. Mio, Papa Meat.
Papa
Ladies,
Mijo.
stay away if you're fertile.
Fertile Myrtle. Dang, dude.
Mio's about to cream.
Oh, he's going to cream good. Are you stoked or what?
I'm not talking about it.
Okay.
You stoked to be a dad?
When do you realistically want to have a kid by?
Probably
say
within
30.
the next 3 years.
Damn,
Really?
son. How old are you older than me?
I'm turning 30 this year.
Damn.
We're going skydiving for my birthday.
I'll do it.
You keep saying that. I'm fucking terrified of that.
I already got like 6 people signed up.
Yeah, by the time it comes up, you're going to have one person.
Yeah, you're going to be going by your damn self.
Dude, I don't care. I'm going. Somehow.
Oh, it gives me anxiety just fucking talking about it. Can we start with bungee jumping? Can we start
You'd rather
somewhere?
I'd rather fall from 15,000 feet than 300 feet and like into a bed of rocks.
You're going into the rocks?
No, I'm just saying, like bungee jumping, they do it off bridges. Like,
You can do it off the stratosphere in Las Vegas.
yeah. And then you're going to land on concrete, but you might survive. Like, your chances of dying from skydiving is much higher than bungee jumping.
Type it in. More likely to die.
And Mijo, you just said your chances. Do you hear what you just said? You said it wrong. You said your chances of dying skydiving are way higher than bungee jumping.
Let me rephrase that statement. If you are going to like have an accident, your chances of dying are more likely. in
Either way,
skydiving.
I'm going to have an accident in my pants.
Yeah, no, I would pass out,
No, you wouldn't.
dude. How you know?
Cause
You don't know
That
me?
is one of my biggest fears besides frogs.
height.
No,
Are you really
because
scared of
if you're
frogs?
going to drown, you can fight your way to you can try to fight your way to save your life, your own life. Because you got a fighting chance. Like if you're in the ocean, at least you can fight, to save your life.
Okay.
You're burning, you can try to fight to put out the fire.
You don't got very long.
Yeah, but still, at least I got a fucking fighting chance. If I'm jumping out of a motherfucking plane,
You got 2 chances.
still, that's
Based
like,
on the short
If
comparison.
if I'm not going skydiving.
If you need a 3rd chance, maybe don't.
If
live.
I ain't going fucking skydiving, if I just accidentally fell off this building right now, on accident, I can't fucking save my life.
Yeah, because once you're out, you're out.
Yeah, you can't grab onto nothing. No fucking bird's gonna fly by. Spider-Man ain't real.
Based on the short comparison, bungee jump is safer than skydiving.
Damn, son.
But in fact, they are both very safe if performed correctly.
yeah.
And could be very dangerous if performed in the wrong way. I
Just
know.
don't go up to your rooftop with a couple of trash bags and try to jump off people. That's
Yeah. No, but yeah, within the next 3 years, I want to have kids.
damn.
So
You
you're
gotta, you gotta be in like a relationship for that.
so in 3 years, you want to find a substantial
and also
relationship.
I want to adopt.
Okay, now
I
we're
do.
now
I'm fucking giving up on Mio, dude. He's like, I want to have a baby, but I'll adopt.
So you
No,
want 2
I-
kids?
I want to have like 3.
You want 3 kids?
Yeah. And
A lot of kids.
I think one is going to be adoption. Like
I
I
can
just
be-
want to like give somebody an opportunity.
I can barely take care of my fish, which almost died, by the way. So
I wouldn't mind adopting a kid
Yeah.
if it at some point in my life, if I was well off enough to take
Yeah.
care of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna adopt a kid and then
I almost
like,
had a little
live
sister.
life where I'm just like scraping by.
Yeah.
My mom almost adopted a little girl, and we got to like the last night, and my mom had to like sign the papers, and like it was going to be official the next day, and then the foster parents had like put in the same papers like 2 weeks after us, and like my mom got on the phone with them, and they're like, "Are you guys okay with this? Like, just want to make sure." And they were like, "To be honest, like we put in the papers, like we fell in love with the little girl, and like she already has a home."
you were gonna have a sister.
And then my mom was like,
Yeah.
my mom was like, she's already has a home. You guys could have her. Like, thank you for giving us the opportunity to like entertain the idea of having a girl, because my mom always wanted a girl. And then my
Struck out
mom
3 times.
and my mom
Big time.
wanted 3 girls. She had names for all of us already.
What were the names? I think she should have just stuck with the name.
What was your name?
They were all going to start with Maria, so we'd all be like Maria something, Maria something, Maria
Oh
something.
God.
Yeah.
I have 2 birth certificates.
What?
I'm not even shitting you, dude. First of all, if
Why?
I was gonna shut up. If I was gonna be a female, my parents are gonna name me Samantha, which I've talked about this on the radio a few times.
What?
Do I look like a Samantha? Either way. So my first birth certificate, my parents named me Ryan.
Ryan what?
Ryan Timothy Amson. I don't know what. I've never seen the birth certificate. My parents tell me this.
Okay.
And now what?
And then they
So
changed it?
my grandfather went out to work. I got a grandson. His name's Ryan. Grandpa came back to the hospital to visit me. Changed my name to Dan.
Why?
I don't know. They just didn't think I looked like a Ryan.
So, but they have both birth certificates.
Somewhere. I've never seen them.
You could do some damage with that. I feel like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My credit score is really good as Ryan Timothy Amson.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
2 births. Wow.
But yeah, I almost had a little sister.
2 births, 1 nut. I'm the nut.
I'm the nut. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Man, this got kind of deep talking about kids. Now I want to go have sex. Not. You're scaring my Jimmy away forever.
Feeling a little shriveled.
Shout out
right
to
now.
everybody out there that has kids on purpose or on accident. You're all great parents. Thank you for making America great again.
But what if they're not good parents? Someone might be listening to this right now. It's a fucking deadbeat ass Drake dad.
Jesus.
Lil Papa said the other day, I love my bed and my mama. What's that line?
Oh, so his kids, Drake's
Supposed
kids'
middle name.
supposed middle name is my bed, and so in the song, was it God's Plan? No.
Yeah.
Yeah. I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. People are saying that he was saying like.
Right. But
yeah.
when Lil Papa came, he's like, yeah, that's about his kid, right? I'm like, his son's name's Adonis. Am I right?
Yeah.
So we made him look kind of stupid. Sorry, Lil Papa.
Damn. Adonis, my bed.
Adonis,
Graham?
my bed.
No, I think it's
Adonis, my bed, sheets,
I
love.
think it's her last name.
She's a porn star, right?
Was.
She was?
Uh-huh.
Not no more. She's
What's her
living
name?
She's living large. She got a Bentley.
I don't know.
Damn, I wonder what Drake pays in child support.
Think they're gonna be together?
Probably not.
I hate getting like random phone calls.
Dude, answer it. Please answer
Yeah,
it.
answer
real
real quick.
Please.
No.
Answer it, man.
No,
please.
I'm
Let me
not.
answer. Why won't you let me answer your phone?
Because
Let
what
me
if it's
answer.
something professional? I'd rather just get a voicemail.
This is Mijo's secretary. That knows sound really fucking professional.
No.
I do hate that though, because sometimes it'll be like I hadn't paid my credit card bill since last time I paid my credit card bill.
Damn.
But I threw $1,000 at it. Why are you guys hunting me down if I missed a payment after I just gave you guys fucking $1,000? I paid more than the minimum payment. Leave me alone.
Yeah, that's good. Damn it, we got paid. I gotta pay my credit card bill.
I just kicked $500 at it, so hopefully they'll leave me the fuck alone, Chase Bank.
You kick $500? I'm gonna kick like 50 at it.
I kicked.
Dude,
I kicked
there was
150
times
today.
where I pay like $13. Like, how much can I pay? What's the minimum?
Oh, the
And,
minimum.
Yeah,
payment.
there's like a blueprint payment, which is like $44 all the time. But then it's like, what's the minimum? And it's like $15.
I think my minimum's 25.
Yeah, 27 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So if I had it, I had it. There was a time in my career where I would pay my credit card with the money I had and then pay my bills with my credit card. And I remember my old PD was like, that's stupid, man. You shouldn't do that. You're going to make yourself into a hole. You're going to dig yourself a bigger hole. I'm like, yeah, maybe if you give me some more fucking money, I wouldn't have this problem right now, dude. Why are we having this conversation right now, sir?
Sir.
Why don't you
Stay out of my fucking money business.
Yeah.
Oh, my card's full too, apparently.
Camera!
Well, all our cameras are messed up today.
Damn.
But yeah. Again, if you want these hats, you can't see it on my.
Oh, shit. Me, I was like, I need to get myself out of this baby talk.
Yeah.
But it's for the kids ultimately, right?
Yeah.
So
Dude, you
these
might
hats,
be jinxing yourself.
these hats, you buy one, 3 get donated to the Dornbecker Children's Hospital at OHSU.
Yes. And once again,
Hero
And
hats.
Go get them
hero
out.
hat. I'll do a quick spin.
There's an H on the back.
For
Your hero tag.
ham bone.
Um,
I don't know. For
your
hero.
For hero. And yeah, portlandgear.com.
Mm-hmm.
Huggies homies.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on, dude.
And thanks for listening.
Oh, now the podcast.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah,
He's like,
yeah,
I can't get dug into this anymore.
Mijo's camera stops and podcast over.
I don't know what to do.
I didn't stop the podcast. He only got 5 minutes to me. I'm just gonna sit here for the next 25 minutes. For the rest of the hour, I'm gonna be sitting here just looking at my mug. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh, it is.
But
I got something I want to say.
okay.
I'm kind of bummed about Fish. Fish is next weekend at the Gorge. And this is...
Dude. Oh, yeah. So our buddy Yovko, I was talking to him yesterday because we're going to Yovko's wedding. Me and Mijo are sharing a bed.
Ooh.
And my girlfriend will be there too. So you might.
Nope.
You might have a kid.
Nope.
He hit me up. He's like, yeah, but before I get married, Fish though, because I was supposed to go to Fish, but I'm playing a festival next weekend.
You were supposed to go?
Yeah.
Dude, that would make
Is he going? He's going?
Oh yeah. He
That would
doesn't
make
miss
it
it
even worse if I was sitting here and then knowing that like you're going. I'd be like, dude, it sucks because it's like it's gonna be a fucking $350 trip for the whole shebang, and I could put it on my credit card, but it just wouldn't. It's not a smart decision, so I'm just having to
How many times you seen Fish?
46.
So this would be 3 shows.
Mm-hmm.
6 or 7, 48, 49. That would be
That put
get
me
you
right
close
at-
to right at 50.
Right at 50,
That's
dude.
sweet, dude. You fucking just do it. Go stay at Yovko and Haley's camp. That's gonna be a fucking good camp.
Well, I still gotta pay for the camp.
Yeah, but maybe.
What do you
maybe-
mean?
Maybe
Can't
we
you
could-
just, if they already bought the area, can't you just stay in their
You
area?
have to. It's per car.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
well, here's what you do because it's at the Gorge, right? You park your car down by that gas station. That's what we did, and they drove us in, and we stayed there, but we paid for the camp. But Yovko and Haley, they're fucking nice people, man.
They're dope.
That's another fucking layer, though. Is like I don't think my fucking car will make it to the Gorge.
Rent one.
Huh?
Take mine.
Do car to go. Oh, hey, speaking of car to go, that shit is legit. You don't
Reach
like
now is cool. I don't know.
I've never used any of them.
it? Car to go is dope. I took that to Eugene, see Dead & Co. We wound up sleeping in that thing because we didn't get a hotel.
Idiots.
Yeah, it was a fucking experience. But yeah, I just wanted to tell everybody I'm sad. So if of any episode,
Dude, in the
if you
last
wanna
2
Venmo
weeks,
me-
Clay has been super sad. I was by his tweets, and
my tweets aren't sad, they're inspirational.
and he goes home and he drinks 2 shots of vodka, and then he starts listening to Train, and he just sits there with these mopey ass
Train?
eyes. Dude, he's been listening to Train and like old videos,
Just the same song.
the same song,
Not
and then
even like diving into their
he
discography.
starts with Train, and then he gets into like these acoustic sets of like Chris Cornell, and he just like sits there like puppy dog eyes.
And that cheese
And I'm like,
back
I walk
in the
out of the
hemisphere.
bathroom or like my room, and he's just like there, and he looks at me.
This was last night.
I walked out of my room, and I was like, dude, are you okay? Because it's at like 50. It's blasting. And he just like looks at me so sad.
You deal how you deal, man.
Just go, dude. If you really gotta go, you'll go.
Take his car. He just offered it to you.
Well, I'll be at a festival, so I need my car.
Yeah.
Take
And
Holly's.
you didn't even want to take your car to the Gorge. You rented a car.
Yeah, I did.
So you trying to?
It's not that I didn't want to take my car to the Gorge, Clay. It's that I really wanted to rent a Mini Cooper, and
And take that to the
I
Gorge.
rented a Mini Cooper and took that to the Gorge.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who's that?
uh-oh.
It's the mixer guys.
The mixer guys?
Hello,
Yeah,
Mixer
for the
guys. What's up, dudes? We basically make any type of tequila drink. We're called the Mixer Guys. Yeah, I guess that's a wrapping up of the podcast. Man.
That's it. Plug your show. You got a show coming up tomorrow.
Dude, tomorrow night, no vacancy. I'm direct support.
And tonight. You got a show tonight too.
No, I'm just going to support the homies.
Oh.
It's at Saucebox. It's the second.
Okay.
It's the second plush.
Okay.
Takimba and Valen Prime are throwing a second one.
Cool.
I am not playing it, sadly.
But tomorrow night,
Tomorrow night, no vacancy, dude.
11.
I'm gonna be there.
It
11
starts
to
at
12.
9.
It starts at 9. I don't play till right before the headliner, so that's
Cool.
yeah. Me and Adam are going back to back. I got some new fucking tunes that I've been
I like
really
'em.
itching to play.
I like them.
I do too. They're good.
Yeah, Waffle House is a fucking banger.
Are you gonna play that Drake one?
No. I felt like I was conned into doing that remix, by the way. I'm not gonna talk
Come
about
on.
it.
Ooh.
Huh?
By who? You know who?
Hope he doesn't listen to this.
No.
No, we're already too deep. There ain't nobody listening right now.
I just, I like being creative when I feel like I want to be creative. I've felt like, he really wanted me and Adam to do it at that party, and it just kind of fell into me going back to my crib and having a good time with him and good conversations. But, making hip hop, it sounds dope. I could finish it and it'd be fucking banger, but
It's not your thing.
I wasn't feeling, after listening to it the next day, I was like, hey, I'm not fucking feeling this. I don't want to spend time on it.
Yeah.
Just didn't pump my juices. Come out tomorrow night. No vacancy. TV. What up?
Cool.
All right.
All right.
Positive note.
Venmo Clay.
Yeah,
So he can see fish.
Let me follow my passion, which is
Just being a fucking druggie.
I've seen fish sober. I've seen them fucked up, but I've seen them sober too.
More fun, fucked up, or more fun, sober?
They're both different experiences. They're both fun. Dude, and let me go off for it. I hate whenever people are like, oh yeah, I'm going to fish, and then they just like go and just like you eat acid all weekend. It's like, did you even see the band? Are they just like a excuse for you to come here and just do a bunch of drugs? Yeah.
Yes.
So those are the kind of people that I don't know. You do whatever you want. I'm not there for that. I'm there for the music.
Cool. All right.
Fish, if you hear this, let me go on tour.
Golf clap. All right. Have a great weekend.
Have a good week. Mijo doesn't want to talk about it, so never mind.
Yeah.
I'm sprung out to get me.
Get out of here.
Cause they're doing things they wanna do. Got put it in your booty too.
All right. Have a good
Peace.
week.